Brady.
Hey,
How are you?
good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Do you mind if we come in and ask you a few questions and tour your studio?
Come on in. I'd love to.
Awesome. All right, Brady. So let's go into your shop first, shall we? Very cool. You have one of my favorite studios in Colorado. What tool do you think has the most miles on it for you?
Absolutely, my Graver Max.
And you hand engrave all of your pieces?
Every single one of them.
Wow. Do you have a favorite hammer and why? A lot of jewelers are known for being hammerheads.
I don't have a specific one, but a classic goldsmith hammer, I think.
Is your favorite?
Does it all.
Very cool. What metal do you reach for without thinking?
18 karat yellow gold.
That's your favorite?
Always.
Cool. What's your least favorite step in the jewelry making process?
I don't have one. Maybe polishing. It's messy.
Files or flex shaft?
Files.
What's your best torch tip for heat control?
Number 7. It's a
I meant like a tip, like a pointer for someone who wants heat control.
yeah, I think it's a good all-around tip.
All right. Pickle pot, hot or cold?
It's got to be just right in that Goldilocks zone.
Okay. Not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah.
What is your favorite modified tool?
My Workbench.
Do you mind if I take a peek?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you custom built this workbench. Why?
There really wasn't a workbench that served a purpose for goldsmithing and hand engraving and stone setting all in one.
So you needed all three.
They typically make one or the other.
Okay. What's on this wall back here?
These are just things I've done over the years.
All your credentials?
Yeah.
What's that painting?
Salvador Dali.
Okay. Do you listen to music while you work?
Yes.
What is your favorite podcast or playlist?
Pass the Torch Jewelers.
I'll slip you.
I'm obsessed.
I'll slip you a $5 bill later. All right. Do you in general work better in a clean space or a messy space?
Clean, organized.
I've noticed that you're very meticulous about that. What is your go-to way to mark a measurement?
Dividers. I have some pretty cool ones too. It's an antique set that I have. They're not the most precise for what others like, but I just love these. I've gotten used to them.
They've got 1,000,000 miles on them. That's awesome. Is there a bad studio habit that you have that you'll never break?
Too much coffee.
Is there something that you do that no one else does?
The preparation of metal. And it's a very meticulous, particular way that I do it.
Yeah, after you pour your ingots.
Yeah. That I don't see a lot of others do.
Do you sketch or just start making?
A little bit of both.
Fabrication or casting?
Oh, fabrication. All day.
Do you prefer symmetrical pieces or more of an organic look?
A lot of my work's symmetrical, but I like to explore more the things that are balanced but not symmetrical.
What stone always stops you in your tracks?
There's a few gem cutters that are exceptional that I always have to stop scrolling or say hi every time I see it.
Very cool. What's one material that you haven't worked with yet but want to?
anodizing titanium and more platinum stuff.
Cool. Who is your metalsmithing hero?
Mike Robinson. Yeah.
What process do you think everyone should master as a goldsmith?
I think, wow, that's a tough one. There's so many. I think whatever what's exciting to you, not what everyone else is doing, but what you think is cool and you're drawn to doing.
What makes a piece timeless?
Doing style and execution of the work.
Very good answer. Okay. What is your favorite thing about working with me?
You keep things fun and energized.
Is there anything that I have taught you?
Tons on organization and the sales side of things.
Cool. Happy to keep doing that. Do you prefer to demo or just let me struggle through?
I do the demo first, and then you can struggle through.
All right. What's one piece of advice that you would give a brand new jeweler that you think all beginners should hear?
Don't try to skip over the basics. Really learn all the fundamentals, because then you can build off of that, and then crazy stuff can come later and it'll be easier.
What's the most common mistake you see a lot of seasoned jewelers make?
Over polishing things.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Is there a book that has ever inspired you in your art?
One right now I'm reading the Lives of Artists, about Renaissance artists.
Oh, that's cool. How do you balance making your own work and also running your own business?
Late nights.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received from a mentor?
I don't know that it was really an advice, but more of an acknowledgement from a mentor that I had all of the tools and skills and everything that I need, but that I'm good enough on my own, that I don't need to keep chasing after all these things, and that what I do is special enough. And that, I think, was really important.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Can we tour the rest of your space?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. What is your proudest career moment?
Gosh, I don't know, starting my own business, I think.
I was going to say, can I answer that for you? Because look how beautiful your showroom is.
Thank you. It's we've worked very hard on it. This is almost 5 years.
Yeah. And you do private appointment here?
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. What's one thing you wish every client understood?
I hand make everything.
Is there a piece that you own that was made by another artist that you never want to part with?
I have a few, but these are pretty special. This is a personal one. This is made by Fabrizio Acquafresca. He's a 17th generation chasing and repoussé artist.
Wow.
This is columbines to represent Colorado. This isn't for sale, but if you want something like this of your own, you can
make that happen.
We can collaborate and make it happen.
And this one?
This is a tobacco leaf whiskey tumbler for when you want a cigar.
That's awesome. All right. What do your first pieces look like? Because I've showed you mine.
They're embarrassing, but I can show you.
I love your space.
Thank you. These are all from high school.
I don't know, Brady. Those look
I
pretty
think
good to
they're
me.
Rude, but ambitious in wanting to make really high-end fine jewelry. I
When do you know that a piece is finished?
think when it looks good enough to me. And because I look at every detail under the microscope, so yeah, until I think it meets my
Do you think your standard is higher than other people's?
it's high. It's as high as some people's.
Yeah, I think that's a definite yes. I've seen you work. All right. Do you ever make pieces for yourself?
I do.
What is that?
It's a steel ring hand engraved with 24 karat gold inlay.
Very cool. Will you please make yourself a brooch with your logo on it?
So,
Brady was the first person that I shared that idea with. I want to see more jewelers taking their logos and making pieces that they wear out of it. So,
I do wear brooches.
yes, you have a mouse brooch that I really like. Okay. What do your hands say about your work?
I don't do mass repair anymore. And I worked with somebody who said I let my tools do the work. And that really stuck with me.
What role does storytelling play in your designs?
Sometimes it's a huge role, and other times it's just a cool thing that I made.
Do you plan every detail or leave room for discovery?
I plan almost every detail, but I have been leaving room for changes because it's turned out pretty cool.
What got you into metalsmithing in the first place?
High school art class. I had a wonderful teacher that encouraged the work in metal.
What's one piece of philosophy that guides you?
Keeping good people around you, your circle.
Yeah. What does craftsmanship mean to you?
Taking pride in your work.
Can jewelry hold memory in a way that other art forms can't?
Yeah, absolutely.
If your jewelry box could talk, what would it spill?
There would be a lot of projects that say they need to be finished.
What's your biggest creative risk that you've taken so far?
I think venturing into the world of hand engraving.
Do you believe perfection exists in handmade work?
Yes. But I don't think in the like traditional sense of everything being perfect, more in the whole piece and the idea coming together.
What does community mean to you?
It's everything. Without the people that I've had around me supporting, this couldn't.
If you weren't a jeweler, what would you be doing?
I don't know. Something with my hands. Making anything with my hands.
We are in the beautiful town of Evergreen, Colorado. What do you love most about Evergreen?
It's my home. I grew up here, and to me, it's paradise.
Okay, Brady, you and I are good friends. Would you ever tell me that a piece of mine sucks to my face?
No, never. But I wouldn't say that to anybody. I don't think that the way somebody expresses themselves in their art could really ever be wrong.
Would you ever give me critical feedback?
100%.
Cool. What legacy do you hope to leave behind?
A couple of things. I think as far as a jeweler, an artist, and a brand, to become one of the top names mentioned, and to have that to leave behind for my family.
If you could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, who would it be?
Renee Lalique. That would be really cool. On something like a tea set, or like table stuff, forks and knives.
You are going to GRS Grandmasters this summer. Do you promise to come back and teach me everything you learn?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, are you ready for a series of rapid fire questions?
Mhm.
All right.
Yep.
Ring or pendant?
Ring.
Gold or silver?
Gold.
Stone setting or forging?
Engraving.
Would you pierce your ear to test the weight of an earring?
Yeah, I can't believe I haven't done that yet.
High polished or texture?
Both, to contrast each other.
If there was a movie made about you, who would you want to play you?
Someone once told me I look like the cop from Bridesmaids. So him.
Would you ever wear a pave grill?
Yeah. Maybe I can set diamonds in my braces. And then, yeah.
All right. What's one question you wish I asked?
Yes, too many already.
Are you ready to sit down for our interview? Awesome. Thank you, Brady. Thank you for the tour.